Whether he wants to own that bullet or not, he has to own it now. Because this family is not going to sit back and have the loss of a child, have that empty chair at the dining table every single day and give up. You can't.
April Aguirre, aunt of slain 9-year-old Arlene Alvarez, explaining her family's fight for justice, a battle which took a major turn this week after a second grand jury indicted Tony Earls Jr. for murder. After being robbed at an ATM back in 2022, Earls grabbed his handgun and fired multiple rounds into the Alvarez's family truck, claiming he thought it was a getaway vehicle. Panel and initial grand jury declined to indict Earls for Arlene's killing, but in a very rare representation, prosecutors, aided by additional evidence, secured the murder charge. I'm going to go straight to Paul Castro. I know you know this family, you know this issue. What were your own personal reaction?
On a personal level, there's no doubt that there's some relief and there's hope. The hope is for the opportunity for a jury to be presented, all of the facts, defense to be presented, and a decision to be made. And that decision, I think the parents can live with. They just asked for an opportunity to go to court and to actually hear their case tried. From a different position, it concerns me so deeply that members of a grand jury looked at the evidence and decided that a situation where a person is firing at something 70 yards away could be calling themselves anything less than a vigilante. And I think that's where the family is trying to push this into a position where that question can be asked and answered.
Chris Tritico, thank goodness you're here, because those of us who are non-lawyers were looking at this when it was no bill and said that's got to be at the very least criminally negligent homicide or manslaughter or a whole range of things. You educated me. I want to hear your thoughts on what unfolded this week.
So for my entire career, now there is no statute of limitations on murder. In my entire career, I was adding it up, I think under 5 DAs, maybe 6 DAs since I've been practicing law. The policy in Harris County has been they go to the grand jury one time, and if the case gets no bill, that's it. The case is over. And there should be some surety in our system, in our justice system, and defendants should not have to be presented time and time again to a grand jury. And that, right or wrong, that's a good policy to have. I'm not mitigating what happened to this family. I understand more than anybody how they feel. But you have to have surety in the system, and you can't, and by presenting time and time again, a case never ends. And that's the problem with re-presenting cases over and over. But I think what happened here is they weren't ready. When they went in, they presented it as an aggravated assault and not as a murder. And when Kim Ogg looked at it, I'm reading between the lines, when Kim Ogg looked at it, she said, let's bring in a special prosecutor to reinvestigate the case, take a look at it, and see if there's something else.
Okay.